Now that brings me to my next question because it's like you have your hands into many things. I've seen you, advocating, I've seen you, should I use the word fighting for the common interest of Ghanaians, fighting even the politicians when you feel they're not getting things right. You, you are a crusader. You carry a lot of people. There was something I saw sometime in Ghana. Was it you and one other actor? You guys were able to convince the whole of Ghanaians to come out and fight for a single cause, fight for their rights, and you guys succeeded. I think a lot of people are also asking some of us to do around here that we should come out, but uh, I have had my fair share. I don't know about Ghana. I've had my fair share. There was a time Tubaba was doing something and we came out. I sang with Tubaba and all of that. When these people came for us, the same Nigerians screaming, I sang with Tubaba, I sang with Tubaba. We didn't see anybody. We're
Yeah.
looking for places to hide our families and the rest. So I don't know about Ghana. How did you guys pull that off?
I don't want to start comparing, but I'll have to compare. I think Nigerians are used to, you guys are used to it. Ghanaians were never used to our power crisis. Like, we never had power crisis, So I don't even own a generator. I don't have a generator. I don't have to have a generator in my house because the light never goes off. But I know in Nigeria, everybody has a gen because the power supply is not as, smooth. So when we started having the crisis here, it went on for so long. I was like, no, like these are basic, necessities. Like, the government is supposed to do more. We pay our taxes. We deserve more as Ghanaians. It was a joke. I started on Twitter. I was teasing because I was angry one night. I was sweating on my bed. I was like, yo, I'm going to tweet this thing. So doom means off and stop means on. So doom saw is a term we were using during the power crisis. So I went online and I tweeted hashtag doom saw must stop. Anyway, I woke up the next day and I realized it was trending. It trended for close to 2 weeks. So I contacted a few of my colleagues, Sarkodie, Ifya Nocturnal. I contacted almost everyone. They all came out. We went on the streets, and surprisingly, 2 weeks after our vigil, we had our lights back, and it never went off after that. And it actually influenced a lot of people's votes. So they kicked Mahama out, and the MPP came into power. And people actually think I was influenced by the MPP, but I wasn't. I was just a citizen who was not happy with all that was happening to him, who just decided to vote out.
It was a peaceful protest, right?
It was. We had our police with us all along. They were like with us. They were protecting us. So it wasn't like it was something illegal we did. No, we had like military cars and vans and stuff.
In your own case, nobody came to your house afterwards.
I think after.
You didn't get any call from Accra, your own Abuja.
I had threats. I had calls from people, NDC supporters, who were threatening my life. And I remember 2 weeks after my vigil, I did not sleep in my house. I was sleeping in one of my friends' place in Tema. I was scared to sleep at home. It was crazy. I'm a lady. I'm a girl. Anything can happen. They can attack me in front of my gate. So it was a very trying time for me. Very crazy time for me.
Somebody put a comment there and say, Yvonne, don't try that. Don't try that in Nigeria. Then go knock you the following day. Ask to Baba. Now,
but you see, they are saying that because they are the same people saying celebrities, use your voice and use your influence, blah blah blah. But then you guys are using your influence and nobody is rallying behind you guys. How are you going to do it all alone? When I was making all the noise on social media and on radio stations,
they came out.
Came out.
You see the difference? In
Nigeria,
in Nigeria, they'll tell you that you are a celebrity. Use your voice. They will stay in their homes. They will be resuming their normal work. live their normal life, but they will go and type. You know they have fast fingers. Type idiot, Brady. They will insult your life, but yet they will not join you. So I keep saying that. Okay, now look at the situation of Black Lives Matter. You can see it. The people came out first, and the celebrities started joining them. And so now everybody knew that this wasn't about Subaba. This wasn't about AY. This wasn't about any other celebrity that you know, but it was general. But here, all they have power to do is to go on Twitter, insult your entire life, do this, do that. And when there was a guy who came out, you know, one of the presidential aspirants. He came out and just did one small protest. This guy landed somewhere. The same Nigerians that were making mad, nobody could talk, nothing.
Listen, I'm not sitting here saying I know it all, but I know there's power in numbers, and I know politicians do not like it when people, you know, go on the streets in their numbers. They hate it. They can't stand it. So until you guys do that, you're not going to see any change. You won't see any change. You can't sit in your homes on your phones and type. No, it doesn't work that way. Thank
you. Instablog will not carry this one for them to learn. The one that they will carry, now is the one that confirms how we don't like AY, how we think he's dry, how we think we don't like his movies. Those are the ones that some of them will carry.
Yeah.
But they will not. This one that you're saying now, that is about all of us coming together for one common interest, you will not see it. Because
I feel that the solution is what's beautiful about my vigil was that I had everyone. When I say everyone, people came out from Kumasi, from Cape Coast. They came in buses. It was the most beautiful thing, and we were all holding our candles and lanterns and torchlights, and it was just nice, you know. And it was so peaceful. We had all these media people, CNN, BBC, and they saw everything at AY, and it changed. We saw the change after 2 weeks. You know, it happened because we put pressure on the government, and it happened.
Well, I'm happy you're saying this, and as a matter of fact, I also want some of our people who are always thinking that celebrities are the problem in Nigeria for them to know that the same way they resume work and go do their thing, that's the same way we wake up to do our thing. The difference is that what we do gave us popularity, and then you want me to use that popularity to go and face bullets while you sit at home. If you think I'm the one that is fit, because I'm talking about it, I've had 2-3 different experiences. One, I've been invited. Another one, they came to my estate, were given first-hand information to evacuate, to leave the environment with our wives and kids. And all.
Wow.
So now, because we were the ones just talking, and then some outgrown monkeys and recalcitrant elements will sit in their homes and just go on Twitter and start saying, all these people, you cannot use your face. You have 9.1 million followers. You have almost 15 million people following you. You cannot use that thing to fight for you. So how am I supposed to do it? Tell me. I'm a bloody comedian. I don't understand the matrix of how to fight. Now that you know it, and you need my popularity to advocate it, then show me the way. Let's do it together. You don't just sit there and believe that I'm the one that is your problem because it's a celebrity, so he's in position to do it. Well, it's not today that I've been talking about things like this. I get very emotional when it comes to this topic. So I'm just going to let it slide because this is Yvonne's moment right now.
You're doing so well for Nigeria. Way to go.
Merci. Please beg them to leave me to do the one that I understand. They shouldn't ask me to go and collect bullets. If they want me to collect bullets, they should come with me. We should all go and collect the bullets together. Just beg them for me. That's the part of because what they want me to do now is leave this one and go and be the one to carry the gun. But let them join me. Let us all do it together. So it will be collective.
It's the AY Show.